So we're coming up on the new year. It's hard to believe, but 2025, maybe it was a great year for you. Maybe it was an all right year. Maybe it was, a building year or a planning year. Or, maybe it was just a down year. That's okay to have. But in any case, 2026 is here. I've thought a lot about, number one, coming back to YouTube and making videos. I was just bombarded with other stuff through the course of the summer and last year. I made a couple of YouTube videos, but I want this to be sort of the regular thing now, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, 2026 is upon us, and I was thinking a lot of different ways I could title this video, different things I could talk about. It's a great time to reflect, of course, in the new year. And so I think what came to mind, I was having dinner, and really, I think, what is your biggest strength going into the year? Again, you're feeling refreshed. Everyone has New Year's resolutions. Maybe you just gone through the holidays and you're ready to turn a new leaf, or you're ready to build upon, the skills that you've been developing or planning over the last year. And all of those things, what I think they have in common is there's just a lot of energy behind it. And I think in simplest forms, that energy is just a deep sense of passion. If you're wanting to do something creative, if you're wanting to build something, if you're wanting to, again, go for that movie, that book, I keep coming back to like the artist building an album. It takes passion, and it takes a lot of, your own motivations to really push through and make it happen. And so the passion you have for your craft is going to be your biggest strength this year. Ride that excitement from the beginning to just go for your goals this year and get after them, because I know those North Star things that you want to hit. So just take that first step and make it happen. I'll share a little bit about myself here. I'm really excited about this next year. I've been building specifically my just individual skill over the last year in 2025, and 2026 has been the year that a lot of people are recommending me to take my next career step, and that's going to look like hopefully booking and scoring for a TV show coming up this year. So in doing that, yes, the music is important, but one of the things that I'm really wanting to jump into is more content creation. So a lot of Instagram content. I want to branch out and flesh out this side of YouTube as well, and I'm wanting to build on TikTok. And maybe I'll get to that in another video. But all in all, there are so many little pieces in marketing that are not necessarily not that they don't maybe come easy, but they require a little bit of effort. Whereas maybe in music or doing the activity, I don't know if you find this, but actually making music, actually being in the studio and being relaxed or working with somebody, I just enjoy that process. Yes, I'm working, but it's really enjoyable. These sort of other very important tasks may not be the most enjoyable, and for me, maybe it's just the editing process taking a little too long. I'm editing my own videos at this point, and maybe just, I don't know, thinking of all the ideas. It's something that just gets a little bit in the way sometimes. And maybe there's a task too that is not the most enjoyable. Not everyone enjoys the content creation, which is totally fine. Not everyone enjoys in-person networking. Maybe if it's like a fair or something that's really important as a next step. Not everyone likes, maybe working with a mentor. That can be a thing too. But in any case, it's going to be your desire to want the long-term goal that's going to, absorb all of that extra maybe friction that's taken place. I know for me that it's going to take a lot more effort for me to really push towards meeting people and meeting that person who I think I can provide a lot of value for, that director who's entering into that TV show stage, or someone who's looking for that specific sound that, maybe I provide. And so that desire and that passion to find that person and to build a connection with them is something that I'm really holding on to as a sort of boost, a little engine that's going on behind the scenes. Because yes, on the surface, you're doing all the things that you need to be doing, but wanting to do it, Carrying that is super, super, super important. So, again, think back to those activities that you need to be doing this year. Yes, everyone has the go get 'em attitude. So, let's, hold on to that. And what is that next step? Is it starting up draft 1 and writing out the sheets on paper? Is it, making that conversation or sending out that cold email or that flurry of cold emails even? You have the template ready, but it's just a matter of hitting send. Is it a matter of, I don't know, spending that extra time, that couple of hours that you'd usually spend, I don't know, doing other things, maybe scrolling on Instagram or something? Are you going to use that time towards your goals this year? And it's like, are you willing to sacrifice that really to get after the things that you want to get after? Yeah. So that's what's coming to mind here. But I really am rooting for you this year to go attack 2026. Go after the things you want to get after and hold on to the passion that you have for the thing that you're doing. It's going to really carry you through the year, and I can't wait to see what you're going to make. So, yeah, till then, I'll catch you in the next one.